What's up, guys? Welcome to this video. Today we're gonna review the Vinicius Jr Showtime card from the World Player of the Year pack. Now this pack was, of course, for the Ballon d'Or. Vinicius did not win the Ballon d'Or. Rodri ended up getting it, but Vinicius got the card as well as Bellingham. And this card looks pretty good. Let's have a look here at the card. You can see playing left winger, prolific winger, his position 99 rated, 100 rated with the boost here. A card that's a very, very good dribbler. Now, let's have a quick look here at the progression points. As you can see, we gave him the recommended, once again, settings here. 4 in shooting, 4 in passing, 12 in dribbling, 10 dexterity, 8 in lower body strength, and that is it. Now, for the booster, I gave him a random booster once again because I don't have enough tokens really to be choosing the second booster for everyone. He ended up getting free kick taking, not really what I wanted, but I think I'm going to leave it like that. Why? Because free kick taking gives him 1 in finishing and 1 in kicking power, also 1 in curl. Set pieces is not really important because he's never really going to be that good starting at 75. But for a winger, for an attacker, finishing, kicking power, very, very important. Curl, also important, especially for someone who's going to play on the wing. So in the end, I'm going to keep this free kick taking booster and save my tokens for the future. When it comes now to player skills, now these cards, these World Player of the Year Showtime cards, they all come stacked with player skills. As you can see here, double touch, flip flap, soul control, momentum dribbling, which is the special skill that Vinicius has, long range curler, long range shooting, one-time shot, through passing, and outside curler and gamesmanship. So for these skills, Vinicius is missing actually a few skills that are necessary for an attacker. And the number one for that is going to be acrobatic finishing. Acrobatic finishing is an absolute must for everybody who plays in your offensive line. And these guys have to be able to shoot the ball in difficult positions when the ball is in the air. All that kind of stuff. Acrobatic finishing is necessary. You cannot do bicycle kicks or volleys if he doesn't have it. So you absolutely need to give Vinicius this acrobatic finishing. Now, because he's playing a winger, another one that's going to be also very important for him is going to be pinpoint crossing. And pinpoint crossing so that he can actually cross the ball effectively to try to find the forward. As you can see, his passing stats, low pass, lofted pass, 73, 71, it's not that great. And because he's going to be playing winger, he's going to have to make those passes. Pinpoint crossing is going to help him find those crosses in the box. And because he's got outside curler to begin with, he's going to be able to cross the ball with his right foot, his good foot. And thanks to that, perhaps he can find actually good passes, even though his passing stats are not that good. So what else does he need? You need to give him a one-touch pass. One-touch pass is going to be very important so he can do combinations and move up the wing. One-touch pass, so you know he can play 1-2s with the midfielders and then get going and get away with the defender using his speed, which is really his main quality, his speed and his dribbling. What else? You can give him knuckle shot. I think I'm going to give him knuckle shot. Knuckle shot is going to allow him to have some better shot. As you can see, he doesn't have any shooting skills. And because he's going to be playing in the end on the offensive line, it's going to be problematic. And this card, I can tell already, is going to be problematic a little bit because finishing is only 85. and he doesn't have any shooting skills. So knuckle shot is going to help him a little bit. When you do that stunning shot, that he's going to do a knuckle shot, try to get past the keeper. Let's see, another one that you can give him is a track back, and the reason for that is because track back is something that is very useful for your wingers so that they can come back and chase the opposite fullbacks down the flank and not just let them roam around without putting any pressure. And because, of course, Vinicius, like most wingers, he doesn't really have much defensive awareness. He's just gonna let them do whatever they want. You give him track back, he's gonna chase them down the flank, and it's gonna prevent your opponent from being able really to set up their attacks from the flank. Now, another one that I might give him, and that will make a lot, like 6 of them, so I will have to sort of find out which one I am going to give and which one I won't. But I might give him a super sub because I don't think he's gonna actually make it in my team as a starter, but as a sub with super sub, then he could be really a very problematic sub for the opposition. You know, being so fast, if you bring this guy on the pitch in the second half with super sub, and considering his speed and, you know, the overall quality of the card, he could be very dangerous, a real problem to deal with for the opposition. But now that we've said all that, let's take him on the pitch and let's see how good the card is.
As Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in It's loose now and they win. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got space in the area. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jordi Alba has it out wide and in space. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Such good technique. There's some great start a counter here. Fiddles it through. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. Jordi Alba. Vinicius Jr. quietly revving up. Alvarez. Retona. And Jordi Alba. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Jordi Alba, gently done. Vinicius Jr. goes on a charge down the left. Spread neatly. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great hit! It's there! And here's Maradona. Kessier. That looks a decent ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee... They've got to make this nice and quick. And it's Jordi Alba. Interesting ball. Vinicius Jr. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. When the more attention he attracted, there was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. He is Vinicius Jr. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Jordi Alba. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? And he's managed to get free. And the shot! In he goes again! They've done it!
All right, so this Vinicius card, a very good card overall. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I didn't expect him to be that good, but he is very good. He is a winger, a absolute winger, and he's not really a striker. You know, you have to remember that he is the guy who's going to be playing on the flank, and you're going to use him to dribble, make the difference, try to get away from the defender, and then use the dribbling ability that he has to find someone else. You don't want to try to finish with this guy. His finishing is not the best, and that's a problem. And because of that, I think he's not going to be a starter in my team. I'm going to be using Showtime Mbappe that I have. I really like him. He's really excellent. He has 94 finishing versus Vinicius, this card, who has only 85 finishing. And because of that, Vinicius is going to be on the bench. But as a bench player, I think he's going to be excellent. And being a prolific winger, he's going to be able to sort of, when you're leading in the second half, you're going to be able to take the ball with this guy and go down the flank and bring some problem, because the opposition is going to have to move their defenders to try to stop him, and it's going to create holes in the defense in the center. And I think he's a very interesting card. Maybe not the ideal meta player that you can get if you're playing counter-attack, but overall, this card is very good. I was surprised by how good it was at dribbling. It's very difficult to take the ball away from him, it seems, for the opposition defense. And I didn't think he was going to be that good. The rest of the cards of Vinicius in this game, I haven't really liked them that much. And the reason for that is because his finishing is so low. But this card with 85 finishing, it's still decent. It's not the best, but it's still good enough to take a chance and score a goal. But overall, with this Vinicius card, you want to find your striker, find a pass in the box, and you know, sort of use this card and use his dribbling ability to bring the danger and to put the defense in panic mode, and then find your striker. But overall, this card is very good. And I think overall in this pack, in this Showtime pack, is probably the least interesting card. Rodri is definitely the best. Rodri is going to be a meta player. He's going to be a starter in like everybody's team. Bellingham, I think, is going to be a very good player because of his finishing skills. And Vinicius, with his momentum dribbling, is sort of the less interesting card, but overall still a very good card and a very fun player to play with. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.
Hit me with that like, and sub to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell. Click that little right. The algo recommends, for she gon' like. The algo knows you well. Hit me with that like, subscribe to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the